Let's talk about Lucid for a moment. You're the chairman of Lucid,
Yes.
and it's an electric vehicle company. Tesla seems to be so far ahead of everybody else. How do you compete with Tesla when they have such a large share of that market?
This is a technology business. So in your earlier question about how did I get involved, I said manufacturing. Well, manufacturing is an interesting word being used for a couple hundred years in humanity as we obviously went up the technology ladder. Humans are inventive and innovative because of technology advantages. Lucid offers a technology advantage and beats everyone right now and is being recognized for it. Firstly is the distance we can travel without needing, to charge, and that's over 500 miles, EPA certified. Second is our charging time. We can actually get a recharge of up to 300 miles in 22 minutes. That's technology. Those two topics are all about technology. The car and its surrounds is aesthetically beautiful. It drives fantastically. It's absolutely, totally a luxury car and clearly an experience. And the software that supports it is also technology. So what we've been doing at Lucid is homing in on the technology side of differentiation. Is there room for a Tesla or a Lucid and a bunch of others? Of course. I mean, we are going to see EVs as the primary mode of transportation in our lifetime.
Now, where does Lucid manufacture its cars?
Arizona, Casa Grande, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix.
And if I wanted to go buy one, where do I go buy one? Do you buy them online, or do you come to a showroom like this and they cost about $5,000 a piece or something like that?
You are in the right place to buy one. We can maybe hopefully sell you one as you leave. We have a retail strategy. We go directly retail and service centers around the country. We're opening up retail centers as we speak in Europe, but we have them in the United States, and this is an example of one. And no, the price point is not $5,000. We have a price point at the high-end luxury end. Our competition is Porsche, BMW, Audi.
You're trying to be an electric vehicle for high-end cars.
At this point in time, that's our strategy. We've got the Dream, the Grand Touring, we've got the Air, and then the SUV, the Gravity. These price points are north of $100,000, with the Dream at about $160,000, $170,000. But clearly that's the luxury end. The mass market end, where General Motors and Ford and others are pointing themselves, is obviously the big opportunity. We'll eventually get there, but we've made no announcements.
And do you have one of these cars?
I do. I was an early buyer at full price. I felt it was important that I demonstrate my support for the team. I'll never forget the amazing drive I had I have it down in Florida, where my residence is. I drove to Palm Beach and drove around there. And every time I stopped, I had people looking at me. And I knew it wasn't me. It was clearly the car. And then I parked it. And I will kid you not, it was like a mob scene around me. It was I think it was the second car in Florida. So clearly it had not been seen. I valet parked it at this hotel where I was having dinner. And the gentleman wanted to compete with the other gentleman to valet park. They said, can I drive it? Can I drive it? And actually I said, you know what, maybe I should park it myself. And so it's an attractive car, and it really drives supremely well.